How to conduct yourself during a meeting is one of the most important things a young professional needs to do when entering the workforce. The first thing I'd like to start off with is the old axiom, fail to prepare is preparing to fail. That is going to pull through in all aspects of your meeting. If you are well prepared when you enter into the meeting, it's 100% likelihood that it's going to go a lot better for you than if you walked in there just hoping to wing it from your boots. Now, the first step you do when you're preparing is you prepare an agenda. You prepare your appearance, and you prepare a format and the networking to where you want to go for the meeting. To explain this is you have some kind of written agenda that you're going to follow throughout the meeting, so all participants, including yourself, know where to go, when to go, and how to cover it. Now, making sure your appearance is set. That goes without saying. And if you walk in there all shaggily, scrubbly, and not prepared at all for the meeting, you're going to be looked down upon by the other participants in the meeting. First impressions do matter, especially in the business world. Now, this leads into the second step. The second step being when you're actually conducting yourself during the meeting. There's a bunch of good tips that don't take the last donut. For example, one, taking the power seat. If you get the choice in a conference room where you want to sit, taking a seat at the end of the table, looking at the door and looking at the other participants is going to give you leverage and give you the ability to sit up and project yourself in the meeting, maintaining your professionalism, but looking like you know exactly what you're talking about. Keeping your body language good. That's another important lesson about keeping your hands spread, keeping it open, keeping it above the table, and just making sure generally that your body language shows to the other participants that you care, you're attentive, and you're open to learn and open to discuss the matters at hand. Now, the next thing you need to worry about is following your agenda with the notes during the meeting. You've done all the preparation, you've gotten the notes ready, you've got your agenda split out to everybody. Make sure you follow it. Keep everybody in line and keep it going at a stately pace, because once that meeting time is up, people are going to start going looking for the door, whether your agenda's been all covered or not. Now, the third and final point, the post-meeting, is very, very important too. You got to maintain your professionalism during this. Make sure you walk with them to the door or walk with them to the elevator, talking, doing a little home talk shop, maintaining the fact that you're in a professional atmosphere, so you can't just go straight to street talking. And make sure that if you haven't pitched it in the meeting, you pitch by the time you get to that elevator. Because if you haven't made a sale, if that's what you're going in there for, then that whole meeting was wasted. If you are just meeting with a coworker, meeting with a client, or meeting with a boss and discussing a current project you're working on, then equally as important is following up. It frustrates all manners of professionals every day, this one included, when you go through all the time and effort to conduct a meeting, and then whoever's supposed to follow up, one side doesn't end up following up on it, and all of it was for naught, which drives the most prepared people crazy. I'd like to end with this quote that the best laid plans of mice and men. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. While you're going in prepared, you have your agenda, you have your appearance, and you have your meeting all ready to rock. You still got to make sure that you're able to float on the wind a little bit. If someone shows up late, don't necessarily recap them unless they're a very important executive and they're the ones making the decision. You better give them a recap. But make sure that you go with the flow. If they want to order food and it's lunchtime and you're working through lunch, well, yeah, usually you don't want to sit there and eat during the meeting. But if everyone else is going to be eating there, it'd be quite rude if you didn't decide to eat. So as long as you prepare, conduct yourself professionally, and make sure that you follow up or make the sale, you should do fine in doing meetings. Thank you very much.